I'm down for like naughty nurse. I'm down for like definitely down for stepdaddy or teacher with the young student. But cheating wife, ew.
I draw the line.
I don't like it. Ew, I don't like this.
Yeah.
One time we tried to play that role and she's like, I don't like this. It's like,
I don't like
that. It's a good girl. It is well within reason for any dude to be reviewing DMs early on in a relationship just to make sure, dude. It's like, just,
you never know.
You never know. I did that for years with you.
I know.
And it was one of the reasons that I have bulletproof trust in you now. It's because
I'm amazing.
I saw you get pressure tested 1,000 times and you passed every single test. I literally
I love you so much.
You're just a good girl. You're just a good girl. She won't even role play cheating wife. Like she's like I'm down to play I'm down for like naughty nurse. I'm down for like definitely down for stepdaddy or teacher with the young student. But cheating wife, ew.
I draw the line.
I don't like it. Ew, I don't like this.
Yeah.
One time we tried to play that role and she's like, I don't like this. It's like,
I don't like that.
It's a good girl. That's a good girl. Anyway, but yeah, so where was I going with that? Oh yeah, like, so reading all your stuff. Yeah. So like, I told the story on the video that I just did about it, about when I popped the dude, your ex is like, when am I going to get to see those titties? I was like,
yeah.
Would you classify my handling of that situation as spaz, gangster, or other?
All of the above.
Spaz.
I mean,
spaz.
I don't remember exactly what you said. Something about like ripping his heart out.
Oh,
or
no,
something.
I'll tell you exactly how it went. So just to recap exactly what happened.
It's a little aggressive.
Gabrielle had an ex-boyfriend who she talked to all the time through Google Chat.
G-Chat.
Subsequently now rebranded as Hangouts, which no one uses anymore for chat. But
unfortunate for Google.
So Google Chat, yeah. So dude, we should go look at all those now that we have the access to your old.
Is the history in there?
Oh yeah, we couldn't find the chats.
Yeah,
that's right. Anyway, yeah, they used to talk all the time, and I allowed that to happen. I let her talk to any of them that she wanted. Mostly because I knew I just mean like it's if you tell a girl, I don't want you talking to those guys, that's like the worst thing you could possibly do if you are concerned about how like sexually attractive and strong your girl sees you. There's no reason that you should have to put your foot down about her talking to someone unless you're an insecure pussy. So in the
Perfectly said.
Yeah, in the event that they are having an inappropriate conversation with someone, you have a problem with your girl. Like your girl is the problem, not the fact that she's talking to the dude, which is why if you're smart and a jaded person who assumes the worst out of people until they prove you otherwise, you let them do whatever they want and you review it. And you're like, all right, like all of it. Not only is this every conversation she had above board, it's like every opportunity she was given to be not on. I mean, listen, look at her, dude. You think that any of her exes are not slick willy under, like just underneath? They're like, yeah, we're friends. God, I just want to put my cock in your mouth again, please.
Why do you have to be so raunchy about it?
But you know what I mean? Like the reason that you don't want your girl talking to her ex is not because she's going to bang him that day. It's because if you guys get in, well, I mean, I hope not, like unless you have just a whore, but that, which happens. But even if not, it's like, oh, let's say something happened with you guys. What dick do you think she's going to jump on immediately? It's like, oh, so you're not friends now, huh? Now it's not just your friend, is it? You know what I mean? It's like, every time. Anyway, neither here nor there. And in this case, her and I were together. Then we broke up because she lived 2.5 hours away. Mm-hmm. She had gotten back together with both these dudes, kind of, while we were broken up. Kind of. I mean, enough to where a person who was prone to out of control jealousy and was not a stone wall of self-contained, stoic energy would have spazzed out about her talking to them. I just went the other way. I was like, I'll let her talk to him all the time. and I'll just read it. And like I said, every time that they try to press the envelope, she just shut them down completely. Literally just shut it down. Yeah. But one time after she got fake tits, one of the guys, the one who was by far the more...
Not tell everyone that they're not real, please.
Oh man, I know. But one of them was always Slick Willie fuckhead. Like, to the point, actually, this is a tangent I will go on. To the point where when we were doing the reality show for MLF, if I'm being like, it was not a small bit of me, because he was trying to do startup stuff. Like he had like raised money and done startups. Like he was doing kind of the same thing. I can't even tell you how much satisfaction it gave me thinking about him having to watch that show for the first time, where it's like, took your girl and hey, remember that dream that you've been working your whole life for?
You didn't take me from him. We weren't together, but okay.
Still, you
ended up with your ex.
You fucked it up, obviously, idiot. But so that dream that you've been fighting for. How you like them apples, guy? How does that taste in your mouth?
Just not a secure thing to say.
That is not that. I mean, if I was insecure, I'd tell you not to talk to him. But wanting to crush the soul of a dude trying to fuck your wife is not. That's a different thing. All right. Anywho, neither here nor there. So the other guy.
You're on a roll right now.
The other guy who was respectful most of the time. He's like, hey, when am I going to get to see your new tits? And obviously, she completely shut it down. Like there was no sliver of opportunity there where it was like, this will go farther. But I'm like,
I feel like I don't like that.
I don't think I can let that slide. It's one of those things. I'm not going to confront her.
Did you write an email or was it on GChat?
Both. Oh, so GChat. I told her the next day I was going to work from home. She went to school, and I just sat there and just waited. Just one of a few of our early relationship, like strategic moves that I pulled that were brilliant.
So much mental manipulation, but it worked. Here we
are. I didn't want. No, I knew if I was like, I said it was cool for you guys to talk, but by the way, I've been reading all your messages, and he has to see your tits. Fuck that. Like, how does that work here?
Right. Okay.
That's not an option.
You laid in wait.
So I laid in wait. He reached out as he would he's just like, hey, how are you? And I responded. I was like, hey, guy, this is Jesse, Gabrielle's husband. You and her are friends, and that's cool.
We've been married like
6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, you and her are friends. That's cool. If you want to talk to her, that's fine. The next time you get next time you ask to see her tits or any other slick shit.
Y'all can't see his fingers right now. They're doing this.
Yes. Yeah, Twitter fingers. It's like the next time that you ask to see her tits or any slick shit like that, I'm going to drive to LA and cut your fucking heart out. And then I
knew there was something about removing a heart.
And then I just cut it off. But like this was not like a not well thought out message. It was like, I'm establishing that I'm very calm. Like, this is not me like, fuck you. It was like, hey man, you guys are friends. That's cool. Like what I'm saying.
Don't do that again or I will fucking kill you.
Exactly. Yeah. If I go, you fucking asked to see your tits, man, then I just look like a spaz. I very calmly, I'm like, hey man, you want to talk to her? That's completely fine. Next time you ask to see her tits though, it's going to be the end of your life. So I just sent it and then I signed off because I didn't want to give him the opportunity to like talk to me. I wanted him to just sit in that and be like, So then he emailed her probably 5 minutes later and was just like, Gabrielle, please tell Jesse, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean anything by it, whatever. And I responded, I was like, hey man, this is Jesse.
Still here.
We're good. And then sent it and then deleted the chat, deleted the email, never said anything about it.
When did you tell me about it?
About 6 months later.
That's so funny.
6 months later, like after a couple times, she's like, he just like disappeared. It's like, I don't know. Like he like literally, it's so weird. Like he's not liking me. Like he's just, cause it's not like it was a secret that she talked to him.
Yeah.
She's like, he's just like gone. I was like, weird.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know. He must have found something else to do. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then when I told her, that's my favorite part of the story is when I did tell her, because I knew she would get pissed about any of it, right? The fact that I read her messages, the fact that I said anything to her, I knew she'd get, like, her initial reaction would be pissed. That's why I did it the way that I did. Well,
I don't even remember what my initial reaction was.
Oh, you got indignant for about 1 second, like where you were like, wait, what? Because like all the trigger points in her mind, you're like jealous, and you said what to him? Yeah. And then I just sat there and I just waited for it to sink in. I was like, yeah, I did that. And then just wait for it to sink in that like, oh, he read a message where that guy asked to see my tits. And it was just kind of like, Oh, and then I just watched her whole thing. Like it like washed over her to where, you know, I watch her gears working, and I watched her get from what the fuck to, oh damn, that's pretty fucking gangster. And that was that.
Yep.
I mean, you guys talked after that. Like then he was just like then we were like planning to like us like see him at some point or whatever.
Yeah. We had like a weird relationship.
Yeah.
Which now knowing everything that you know, like in hindsight, the fact that he even asked that is kind of weird.
It was out of nowhere.
And like out of character too.
Well, what my theory is like your tits look great and they were new, you know, and it's like, huge. Fuck, man. I wonder what she looks like naked with them titties. And he just, you know, he's still a dude. He's still a dude.
His curiosity got the best of him.
I mean, curiosity in his dick. I'm shocked the other one didn't ask that. Although he did all kinds of shit that was way worse than that.
I don't even remember.
You shut it down every time. But he would
did.
always push the envelope.
Really?
I mean, dude, look at the fucking email. Like the email that we just looked at.
Yeah.
We'd been married for 2 years when he said that. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, and you'll know next time me and my beautiful wife put out more episodes of Play with Matches.